Good morning. So I'm having my last sip of tea. Yesterday I had coffee. Well, that was 2 days ago when I filmed. So today I'm having tea. Yeah. And then I'm on my way to Goodwill. I'm wearing some gemstones today. Don't I look spiffy? Yes. Thanks so much for tuning in. So I guess I'll see you at the Goodwill. I'm not going to film the whole thing because this is my first time filming in the store, so maybe a bit awkward. I'm just going to film bits and pieces, or especially if I see something interesting. Okay, see you there. Okay, so I made it to the Goodwill, and then they have these beautiful vignettes. I don't know if you can see it because of the lighting, but I'll check when I get to the house. If not, I just won't post it. I like this man's suit. It's cute. They used to do a better job. I think everybody's hoarding everything, so. There's another vignette, so it's one on each side of the store. I hope you can see it. I'm not sure. It's so much sun. Maybe if I zoomed in, I don't know. I think that makes it worse. Okay, I'll just, hopefully you can see it. If not, I just won't upload it to YouTube. I've seen better. They used to decorate better back in the days. Okay, so I had to do a voiceover. Some parts of the store, the music was low, but other parts were just too high. So this was a jewelry counter. It was all scratched up and dirty looking. All they had was modern costumes. So I'm not interested in any of that. So I didn't purchase anything. But I always take a look. And I love jewelry, so I always, as soon as I go into any thrift store, I go straight to the jewelry counter. I'm sure all of us have our spots. And then I saw this beautiful, is that called like a range? For nativity set. That was a beautiful vintage piece. It was a music box. I had it playing for you guys, but because of the music in the store, I had to do a voiceover. I regret not buying that, but I have nowhere to put it. But it's gorgeous, and that was a glass liquor bottle in the shape of a violin. That was beautiful. The store was kind of in disarray, and it was packed. I got blessed to get this shot. People had just left that aisle, so I ran in. The employees were bringing items out the entire time I was there, so that was a good thing. I mean, it is Monday, and I'm sure they sold out over the weekend. I did look at this. My son likes these kind of boxes. They're for men. You can put your rings, your watch, your wallets, your your knickknacks, change, coins. It's cute, but it was kind of worse for wear, and I didn't like the shape of it, so I left that behind. And then I was rumbling through these boxes just to see if they were designer. I'm sorry, I got to learn how to hold my camera. That's why as I'm doing the voiceover, I'm watching for all my mistakes. This was my first time filming in a Goodwill, so I have to practice, so bear with me. I did put those in the cart, but then I looked at them and they just weren't great carving in the wood, so I left them. But they were okay. I'm sure somebody would enjoy them. I have a set and mine's are beautiful, so I don't need two. If the carving was beautiful, I would have I walked out the store with them. So they did go in the buggy, and then I was showing you that I realized I didn't have a basket on my shopping cart. It was broke. She was cute, a little elf kind of style, but I didn't need her or he. I couldn't tell which one. So I left that. I think it was $1.09. And then it was a cute girl next to, there she goes. She was Balik. I almost bought her, but I don't need her. But isn't that gorgeous? Her outfit looks like a wedding dress because she had like a wedding veil on her head. Or maybe just one of their costumes. Other cultures have beautiful costumes. And then I saw these wooden plaques coming up. Now, if they were vintage, I would have put those in the cart. They were gorgeous, but they were modern. And it was like four of those on the shelf. And then this was gorgeous. This is for your sterling. I used to have one just like it. Mine was a little bigger. I don't even know what I did with it. I guess I donated it or sold it. Who knows? But that's for your sterling. And that cover is to keep it so it don't get tarnished. It's tarnish resistant. Yeah. This was a beautiful piece. I believe that's like a Vietnam piece. That was gorgeous. It was beautifully made. I kind of wish I would have taken it. You see that weaving around it? It's so well made. It's a beautiful piece. I just I can't pick up things because I like them because there's nowhere to put it. I don't like a lot of clutter, and so I have to be careful. Now, if these were brand new, I would have bought them. They wanted 15, and you don't know, time you unravel that package, you don't know what you're facing with, but they were kind of worse for wear, so I left those too, but they were nice. Those are very expensive at Target, too. This was a Christmas section, which was such a disarray. Ooh. I did find this in the Christmas section, a nativity set with the Ranger house, but it was very worse for wear, so I left that. I kind of wish I bought the figurines in that first house that I showed you. It's too late. I have an activity set anyway, so I think the Italian ones are really good, and these didn't have any markings on them, so I left that, but that's all I found in the Christmas aisle. And I normally find at least 10 items in the Christmas section. Did you see those apples underneath? They were wooden. I did put those in the cart, but I decided to leave them. This was a beautiful lusterware set. It was in brand new condition. Beautiful, but I have nowhere to put it. I wanted it. It was a sugar creamer and then a beautiful teacup. That was tough to leave. Normally you find them, it's one piece or two pieces or it's cracked. That was in great condition. I don't think it was too old. And these little guys right here, he was a hunter. You see his gun and then his antelopes, his deer antelopes. And he was a fisherman. These were hard to leave, but what made me leave them was there's no felt on the bottom. It's painted. You see? It looked like felt, but it's not. It's painted, so it's not vintage. So I left them. But that hunter, he's just that was beautiful piece right there with the squirrels. That was tough to leave behind. At least his hat. Oh man, he was amazing. I loved it. I loved it. And then this was the picture frame section. I had to skip over the dish section. I couldn't film in there. It was just so crowded. This was a nice kind of remind me of a Pablo house in Mexico. It was beautiful. I really liked it. I was looking in the back to see how you would hang it. If I had a spot for it, I wish I would have slowed down a bit, but I will. And when next time I film, I have to remember to slow down. I wish I could have showed you that a little bit more. It was beautiful. And then I'm looking at some picture frames because I do use picture frames for the windows on my doll houses. They didn't have any. They had two really cute ones, but they were too long. And this aisle got really crowded. This was beautiful. Beautiful vintage piece. I have nowhere to put it, so I had to leave it. And the carving wasn't amazing. I had to wait just to go down this aisle because it was packed. So that was my time to go in and film. And the reason why I didn't film why people were in the aisle because I didn't think I would have to do a voiceover because the music wasn't that loud. Oh, this was a beautiful antique tavern, a bar setting. Do you see that with the beautiful fan? It was just a print though. And they stuck it to a piece of like wood. So if it was a painting, that would have went in my cart. It was beautiful. It had a signature. It was a gorgeous piece. I do have some prints, but I don't need any more because the ones that I have I can't even put up because there's nowhere to put them. So I threw away the frames and I rolled them up and I have them in a canister. This was a beautiful Howard Miller clock. I had it in the cart. Once I opened it and looked at it when I got into a brighter area in the store, it's modern, so I left that. But they sure did a good job trying to imitate antique. And that clock was worth. This was the linen out. That clock was worth anywhere from like 200 to 400. They were asking 17. This was my haul. I forgot to turn the camera sideways. Sorry. I got, Goodwill sells snacks. I got some pretzel thins and a amazing Barbara Streisand album. It's amazing. I mean, look at that shot. She is gorgeous. This was long. This was one of her younger ages. I gotta look at the Oh, there was no price tag. That's right. That's an old sticker. I think they just have all the record albums at just one price, so that they don't have tags. But that's a beautiful shot. My sister loves Barbara Streisand, and then I bought a beautiful green holiday dress with a beautiful bow tie on top. Um, it's brand new with tags. It's from Fashion Nova, and the only reason why I know about Fashion Nova because it's a new online company that you order clothes from. And my son bought some clothes for back to college, and they when they delivered it to the house, we were shocked. Great condition. I mean, great quality stuff. I was really shocked of some really great prices. Like he bought like $500 worth of stuff, and it looked like he had $2,000 worth of clothes. And that dress was $724. The chips were two and change, which was kind of high for a small bag of chips, $2.49. Everything's so expensive these days. Yeah, so that was my haul. I'm not saying you can't find beautiful things at Goodwill. The thing with Goodwill is you have to go constantly. You have to go a couple times a day or a couple times a week to find uh, antique or vintage. You gotta just get lucky. Yeah. I think I got lucky. I got a beautiful brand new dress, and that album is to die for. I do collect some albums. I may do a video on it. I have a small collection. But anyway, I enjoyed my trip. I got some good exercise, and I will be going back. So God bless, and thanks for staying to the end. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share. So many people watching my videos, but nobody's hitting the like button. I mean, that's just so easy. I can understand if you don't want to subscribe, but the like button, come on. Anytime I watch videos, I always like, even if I don't watch to the end. It's like a habit. I just automatically, because if you're going to take time to watch, these people took time to upload the video. So you have to at least like their video, if you click on it. Anyway, God bless. And I'm going back to the Goodwill because I enjoy it. And people in there were so pleasant and sweet. I loved it.